Welcome back to the We Are City channel for one of the last few episodes of Season 1 here on our FL25 Master League, with some big changes coming to the start of Season 2, I'm sure, to try and catch up with the transfers that we've seen in real life at Manchester City. So this is what we're going to have in today's episode. We're going to play Real Madrid at home, we're going to play Burnley away, and we're going to play Chelsea at home as well. That is going to be today's schedule, today's 3 games. Then we'll go into the semi-final first leg in the next episode, Fulham away in the semi-final second leg, and the final episode will be Forest at home, Crystal Palace at home as well, hopefully us lifting the Premier League title there. Maybe we simulate the Forest one and play the Palace one, and then maybe, and hopefully, we see ourselves in a Champions League final. Let's get to the first game of the episode, Real Madrid, where we have a heavy lead after that first leg. This is side for Real Madrid then today. In goal starts Joe Costa. It is Mateus Nunes, Kusanov, Diaz and Aitnuri City's back 4. Captain Rodri and Tajani Ryan in the midfield 2 with Ryan Cherki in front. It's Doc in the left, Pop on the right, and Omar Mouche in the middle. No Haaland, who's out of condition, no Foden out of condition, no Nico White to play today, no GVARDIOL either. Some big names left out of that City side. As for Real Madrid, they go with Vinicius Jr., Arda Güler in the wide areas, Rodrigo through the middle. It's Valverde, Tchouameni and Jude Bellingham in the midfield 3. It's Captain Trent Alexander-Arnold, Adam Militao, Dean Hodgson, Ferland in the back 4, no Thibaut Courtois, and Andre Lunin starts in goal, which is a bit of a surprise. Kylian Mbappe on the bench. Rodrigo through the middle. What are Real Madrid thinking? So Santiago Bernabeu Champions League night. We know how special they are here in Madrid. We know that they have the possibility, with so many Champions League trophies to their names, to come back from this 4-1 down situation. They're in the tunnel here. And they'll be talking about a rematanda. They will be talking about a return. I am sure of that. Just like they did against, was it Liverpool last season, and whoever they played against, they thought they'd come back. They had no chance of coming back. I think it was against Arsenal, wasn't it? They were quite far behind. Declan Rice's free kicks. They'll think it again today, but we're going to make sure there is no return to their best. We should have gone more defensive, I feel. I wanted to go more defensive, but the conditioning of Nico and players like that, they didn't seem to be up for today's game. We've gone the side we've gone with. Hopefully it's enough to get us through to a Champions League semi-final. We know what Madrid can do here. Reinders, fantastic find too. Cherki, Bob, into Marmouche. Back to Oscar Bob here. The Santiago Bernabeu. Oscar Bob! Oscar Bob at the Santiago Bernabeu. Opens the scoring for Manchester City. An assist from Marmouche, and we've said plenty of times, this is the year Oscar Bob becomes an absolute superstar. And it certainly is. He is locking down that right-hand side, isn't he, for himself, ahead of Savinho. And what a finish by Oscar Bob. No one, Savinho will not be starting on the right-hand side ahead of Savinho. Marmouche back to him. Great first touch by Bob, weaker right foot. On the biggest stage in the Champions League quarter-finals. Makes it 5-1 Manchester City in aggregate. And that is game over for Real Madrid. A 7th minute early goal from City. Reinders. In behind to Marmouche. It's a nice idea. Could I have gone to Bob instead? Oh, Doku, brilliant. Foul by Doku, they play on. Trent with a fantastic ball behind to Rodrigo. What a run. Good feet past Kusanov. Trent, cross comes in. What a ball by Trent Alexander-Arnold. And what a miss by Vinicius Jr., who should open the score in there without a doubt. City played it away, and it was Cherki. And Ryan Cherki with the ball through. It's Oscar Bob again at the Santiago Bernabeu. He pokes it past Lunin. Marmouche might get there. Falls to Doku. He's past Jude Bellingham. Doku. You see Trent just backtrack there. As soon as Doku come near him. Tchouameni with a late one on Jeremy Doku. Free kick Manchester City. Reinders just waiting here. Aitnuri. Reinders. Aitnuri. Doku's in. Jeremy Doku! Oh, Lunin saves. Could he have scored there? Could he have squared it to Marmouche? Possibly. Aitnuri down towards Oscar Bob. To Aitnuri. O'Reilly playing through the midfield, which he can do. It's a great pass. Cherki. Lewis. Marmouche. Marmouche is in! Shoot! Somebody shoot! Oh, how's it not got him? And Hyson sends it long again. Fernandes against Diaz, and he spins him in a ball and behind towards Jude Bellingham. And Joe Costa comes in, a great save. And Cristiano away. Lewis. Cherky. Wide to Oscar Bob. Madrid are opened up again here. Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob! He's done it twice at the Bernabeu. Manchester City 2, Real Madrid 0, 6-1 aggregate. And Oscar Bob with a double away at Real Madrid. He's a superstar. He is an absolute superstar. What a play we have in our hands here in Oscar Bob. And I'm excited now. He's finally got back to full fitness. We've seen the quality this season. How good is he going to be next season? How good can Oscar Bob be next season? We need to really think about our squad planning here. Because Oscar Bob has got to be a starter. I think he has to. I mean, 2 goals away at the Santiago Bernabeu. Performance like that for Manchester City is top level. Mendy comes off here for Alvaro Carreras here. David Alba for Tchouaméni. Real Madrid 6-1 down. An Oscar Bob double. And Manchester City youth graduate scoring a double at the Santiago Bernabeu. Rico Lewis. Omar Mamouche. Wide to Ryan Cherky, who just won't get there, I don't think. It's going to be a little bit too heavy for Ryan Cherky, unfortunately. And Franco Mastantuono comes on for Jude Bellingham. It's all too late for Real Madrid. They know they're out. They know there's no way back from this. The Etihad performance cost them, really. Nunez. Space Mateus Nunez. Back to Ryan Cherky. Rico Lewis. Oh, I look for Oscar Bob for the hat-trick. Didn't need to. Full time, we start the episode with a 2-0 win at the Santiago Bernabeu. An Oscar Bob double sends City through to the Champions League semi-final. A Norwegian star is born. And City are into that semi-final. This is massive. One of the results in the Champions League, some surprise results. Liverpool are knocked out by Inter, so Inter through to the semi-final. We smash Real Madrid. Arsenal come back and smash Fenerbahce. They're into the semi-final. And Atalanta knock out Paris Saint-Germain. So, against all odds, Atalanta in that semi-final ahead of PSG. Interesting. Who would I want? I want Atalanta, but that being said, they beat PSG. Maybe we don't want Inter in the semi-final. We remain 8 points clear at the top of that Premier League table. Away we go to Turf Moor to face the Burnley side who did knock us out in the early stages of the Emirates FA Cup. Captained by Kyle Walker. We're looking to beat them. We go with Trafford in goal. It's Van der Sar, captain Diaz, Vardiol, and O'Reilly at the back 4. Kovacic and Nico in the midfield 2 with Foden in front. Savini on the right, Marmoush on the left, and Erling Haaland through the middle. Eventually we've got Margarito, Bob, Doku, Lewis, Mukasa, Reiner Silva, Ait Nuri, Nunez, Stones, Ake, and Costa. We need to look out for their front 2. That could cause problems once again. Well, Turf Moor Premier League action. Burnley, who sit in 8th place in the Premier League table, have had a really good season in promotion, which is a big surprise under Scott Parker. That's the way it's gone. James Trafford faces off against his former side. And of course, Kyle Walker does as well. The club captain for Burnley now leads out his team against the side he captained to their 4th Premier League title in a row. Nico. Rodri today. Well, players tied after that Champions League game at the Bernabeu. There's another poor pass by City. What is it Burnley have? It just cuts us open at times. Savinho should turn here. He does turn. Savinho away. Through to Haaland. First time by Haaland, blocked away behind for a corner. A good play by Savinho. And away towards Kovacic. Savinho. Foden. Haaland. Savinho. Through to Marmoush here. Omar Marmoush off the post and in. 1-0 Manchester City. Really good play there. And Omar Marmoush gives City the lead. Really good play by Manchester City. Well, Foden. On to Haaland. To Savinho. This touch is fantastic. The assist to Marmoush. And what a finish by the Egyptian to make it 1-0 Manchester City. Marmoush scores. And City have the lead. Really good start to this one. Nico. Kovacic. Onto O'Reilly. To Savinho. In behind. Marmoush again here. 2-0 City. Marmoush the double here. And what an assist again by Savinho. Who's got 2 assists for Omar Marmoush up top. Very creative player, Savinho. He's better at creating chances than finishing them. Flick over top to Marmoush. Puts it into the bottom corner. 2-0. I mean, this is great football from City. 2-0 at Turf Moor. Kyle Walker's side. Not good at all. What we like to see. Flick this one on. Anderson won't get there. We know Burnley can come back from 2-0 down. We've done it before against us. Is Trezor. Good feet inside. Trezor with a strike. Good save by Trafford. And away by O'Reilly. Chased by Kovacic. A brilliant tackle on him. That is half time, 2-0 up, but a little bit shaky at times. Omar Mouche been magical in front of goal. Right into Kovacic. Forward to Haaland. Down to Foden. Marmouche. Haaland. Erling Haaland! It's 3-0 Manchester City. It's brilliant by Marmouche and Haaland, who combined so well together. They are a fantastic strike force, whether it's Marmouche coming in from the left or from the middle. But they work so well together. Haaland flicks this one down on the long ball. Foden through to Marmouche. Just lays it off first time to Haaland. On the edge of the box, he picks his spot. And he bends into that bottom corner for 3-0. Fantastic from Marmouche and Haaland. Benson Manuel comes on for Koleosho for Burnley. But I don't think they're coming back from this one. 3-0 City. We are flying high once again. We went through a bit of a rough patch where we struggled in games. The play, Kovacic cuts it out. Foden. Haaland. Savinho. Back into Haaland. And behind to Marmouche here. Who's away for the hat-trick? Omar. Marmouche for the hat-trick! Omar Marmouche for the hat-trick. Another assist for Erling Haaland. 4-0 Manchester City. Boy, did those two combine. Fantastic from Omar Marmouche and Erling Haaland. Make it 4-0 City. And I think we're going to ramp our way to a Premier League title again. Back here by Haaland to Savinho. Back to Haaland. What a ball in behind by him, who's got so many assists this season. Linking up with Omar Marmouche. What a hat-trick for Omar Marmouche as well. O'Reilly, brilliant. Savinho. Lewis. Haaland. Mikasa. Over top here to Savinho. What a ball. Savinho down to Marmouche. Back through. Mikasa blocked. Mikasa. Nearly the back of the net. Nearly gets his Manchester City Premier League goal there, Divan Mikasa. Savinho. O'Reilly. Cross one in. Marmouche is waiting. Saved. Back to Marmouche. It's 4 for the day for Omar Marmouche. 5-0 Manchester City. He is on fire today, Omar Marmouche. And 5 goals for City. 4 away from home for Omar Marmouche. Cross coming in from O'Reilly. The initial strike is saved by the keeper, but it comes straight back to Marmouche, who hammers it in. What a player he is. And we're going to make some more changes now because we're 5-0 up and we're flying against Burnley here. Right to Nico O'Reilly. Back into Jeremy Doku. Doku. Away from the challenges. Back wide to O'Reilly. Cross comes in. Savinho is there, O'Reilly. Back down to Doku, turns. Doku! Doku makes it 6. And he gets a goal for himself as well. 6-0 Manchester City. Jeremy Doku on the score sheet as well now. Flying high. And a brilliant goal by Jeremy Doku. Is that an assist for Nico O'Reilly, in fact? Him and Doku actually working quite well together on that left-hand side. Cross comes in, it's headed away. O'Reilly to Doku. This touch here just takes him away. Back of the net, 6-0 Manchester City. What a performance at Turf Moor. I mean, our goal difference is crazy anyway. Now it's even higher. Oh, Vardy loses that header. Ruben Diaz made a mistake here. Trafford could lose his clean sheet. Burnley do make it 6-1. Frustration for James Trafford. Jayden Anthony scores 6-1. Headed by GVARDIOL to Nico. Bernardo. Doku. Carrizo. Oh, asleep to that one. Full-time whistle goes. A 6-1 win for Manchester City. That surely means we are on course to win the title now. I think the form we're in, no one is catching us in the title race. That is a fantastic result. Bit disappointing that we did concede. And it might just confirm the title, because Arsenal do beat Brighton by 1-0, but Liverpool lose 4-1 to Spurs, meaning City even further clear at the top of the Premier League table now. We're not even 10 points clear, we're 11 points clear. Arsenal dropped to 4th, Chelsea 3rd, Liverpool 2nd. The title is coming back to Manchester. Down at the bottom of the table, however, Sunderland might just do it maybe, but I don't think so. Everton might just do it as well. Wolves, Bournemouth down there with Palace. Forest have dropped all the way down towards the relegation zone as well. Well, exciting news going into the final game of today's episode. Matchday 35 in the Premier League. Manchester City with a win today at home to Chelsea. In 3rd place can lift the Premier League title in front of their fans. With 3 games remaining. We've been that good. We've absolutely run away with the title. It was unexpected. It was close between us, Liverpool and Arsenal. But City pulled away towards the end. Defeats today would mean we'd have to push it on further, but the title is pretty much confirmed to come our way. One win away from a title lift, and hopefully we can do it in today's episode. So this is the side for Chelsea today. Some surprise exclusions and so on. So no Foden and no Cherky. It's Bob and Doku in the wide areas. The goal scorer Marmoush behind Haaland up top. Captain Bernardo Silva in the midfield alongside Rodri. Vanderson, Kusanov, Gvardiol and Ait-Nouri the back four. In goal starts James Trafford. For Chelsea they start with Xavi Simons and Pedro Neto in the wide areas. João Pedro up top. It's Cole Palmer in the attacking role with Caicedo and Andre Santos in the midfield. Gusto and Cucurella in the fullback areas. Colwell and Chelba the defending centre-backs. And Lucas Fabianski, the captain, starts in goal. The likes of Enzo Fernandez, Jamie Gittins, Estavio and Delap all on the bench. So Premier League action here for Manchester City as we take on Chelsea in what could be a game where we go and lift the Premier League title. That is how big it could be for City today. Be on that pitch, lifting the title, captained by Bernardo Silva. Big game for City. Here we go. Anderson flips one in. Haaland's waiting. Great save by Fabianski. And behind for a corner. Should Erling Haaland score there to start this one? Possibly. Corner ball. Ait-Nouri over it. In. Head away. Headed well away. Rodri and João Pedro. Can't take it off him. What a ball by João Pedro through to Pedro Neto, who's quick. Luckily, Kusanov is in there today. And we put him in there because he's absolutely rapid. And he can deal with those Chelsea counter-attacks, those quick players. Palmer. Now Silva goes and nicks it. Into Marmoush. Right to Jeremy Doku. And could he come alive here, Doku? Marmoush. From behind, foul by Caicedo. Referee just bundles in the back of Omar Marmoush there. It's a clear foul, nothing given. We're not doing it that way. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Marmoush. And a wide pass to Oscar Bob here. And there's drill for Chelsea and Oscar Bob. And Oscar Bob! Oh, he's done it again. He's done it again. And he has to be our starting right winger from now on. Foden and Cherky can fight for that attacking midfield role. Marmoush and Doku can fight for the left-hand side, the right-hand side. I don't know. But he's got to play because he's so good in front of goal. 3 goals again. Past the goalkeeper with ease. Our first shot of the game. Where the game we've been dominated and Oscar Bob gives Manchester City the lead. What a player Oscar Bob is. What a player. Colwell with him. Back out to Ait-Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Oscar Bob again. And Xavi Simons, he's past him. Pulled it back. Marmoush. Doku! Oh, down the middle at Fabianski and cleared away. Maybe a little bit more composure from Bob was necessary. Palmer and João Pedro playing 1-2 between each other. They've dropped Ait-Nouri. He really is struggling with that injury, Ait-Nouri. Palmer shoots and blocked away. And in. And away by Trafford. It looks like Ait-Nouri's picked up a nasty injury. Oh, Marmoush gambles. And Marmoush gets it. And Marmoush, Fabianski doesn't go for the dink. Chipped it. And now he read it completely. Oh, full-time whistle goes. A 1-0 win for Manchester City. City win the Premier League title. You can see the celebrations there by Pep Guardiola. We're back to winning ways. We've done it again. Champions again. Chelsea frustrated. I mean, it's not they were never going to win it against us. Between Arsenal and Liverpool, City do it again. Hopefully we get some sort of title lift, or we see the celebrations anyway. This Manchester City side deserve it, though. Premier League champions. Celebrations with Pep Guardiola. This City side have done it again. Back to champions, and we are going to go back to dominating English football once again. That is the plan. That is the intention. We've still got a Champions League semi-final to come. And they could be pretty amazing as well, depending on who we draw. Could we do a double this season? Could it be a Champions League and Premier League win? Well, who knows? Thank you very much for watching. Please like the video if you're not already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And enjoy Bernardo Silva lifting the Premier League trophy for Manchester City. We are back. We are champions again. And Liverpool and Chelsea and Arsenal, you're going to have to do a lot to try and take it off us next season. Because I think this squad is going to get even better next year. Thank you very much for watching. Trophy lift, Premier League champions. What a game. What a season so far. And with maybe 1 or 2 episodes left, we could go even further with our trophy lift. We'll see you guys next time.